All right, boys and girls, I'm going to show you how to finish your Mother's Day cards. Right now, you should have your front of your card that has the frosting on it and a back of your card that's more plain. So now I'll show you the next step. You're going to need to get two different parts that you'll write on. One starts with how I show my mom I love her, and one starts with I really love it when my mom blank. You need to make sure you get different ones, not the same one twice. You get one, you are the sweetest mom, and one made with love by, and you put your age. Okay, you're gonna need to cut each of these things out neatly. You're not gonna keep all that extra white on there. So get your scissors and you're gonna cut along the black line and keep the pink on. So I'm gonna carefully stay on that line all the way around. Right on the black, keeping the pink border. The border makes it look nice.
You're taking your time when you do this. You're not rushing or racing.
I'm not. I'm trying to stay straight so it's not jagged or sloppy looking. So you're going to do that on each thing. You're going to cut carefully around it on the black, keeping the pink. Ooh, I went in a little bit, then I carefully adjusted and went back out. Okay, so then you'll have everything cut out neatly, and it will look like this. You'll have 4 things that are going to go on your card. Then you're going to need your pencil. You're going to put, and this is going to be in your neatest, best writing so Mom can read it and enjoy it. Made with love by, you're going to put your name and your age.
Mom will probably keep this for a really long time.
Yes, I should show you the one I kept from Ruby. All right, then you have to fill these out. You're going to want to fill them out before you glue them, because once glue is under there, it gets bumpy and then it's hard to write neatly. All right, so with your pencil, then if you make a mistake, you can erase it. You're going to thoughtfully think, how I show my mom I love her. What do I do to show my mom I love her? I know what my kids do to show my mom they love me. Here's some things they do. I get hugs, I get kisses. Sometimes they'll do some cleaning without me even asking. Sometimes the big sisters will take care of the little brother and entertain them. Ruby likes to make up games for Gus, and that shows me that she loves me and she wants to be a helper. All right, so you're going to think about each of these things. My favorite thing to do with my mom, my mom's special talent. You have to think.
Don't have a lot of space though, so even though Mrs. Boynton's giving a lot of ideas, you'll want to choose one idea that you can fit on that line.
Yep. You should start at the end so you have the most space you can to fill your whole answer, unless it's just one word. If you're writing several words, you're going to want to start over here so you can fill the whole thing. All right, once you've filled these out, you're ready to glue them on. So you get your glue stick. You are the sweetest mom is the front of the card. So you can center it right there, kind of on the bottom of the wrapper. Okay, so once you get out your glue stick, remember I said the edges are what's important, not the middle. So all the way to the corners with the glue stick, all the way around the edge. A couple swipes in the middle is fine, but it's really the edges that matter with the glue. Okay, then I can just swipe the middle a couple times. And I'm going to try and line it up so it's even with the bottom and it's in the middle. I can take a look at it. If it doesn't look quite right, I can adjust it before I push it all the way down. So get it lined up, then you can press from the middle out and get all the bumps out. Okay, now this one, Made with Love by Kate, that goes on the back. Same thing, glue the outside.
Now would be a good time to pause the video, and then you can push play again when you're ready for this next step.
So I'm going to try and center this on the back. Oop, that's crooked. Good thing I didn't push it all the way down. I can lightly get it right where I think I want it. Adjust it a few times, and then when it's good, then I can press all the way down. Okay, now that I have the inside of my cards, I glued here, I flip them both. I'm going to put the paper in along the bottom of the cupcake. So the line on the paper lines up with the bottom of the cupcake. That's where I'm going to glue it.
Of course, you'll only glue it after you've written and answered all the questions.
Same thing, I'm going around the outside with the glue and a few swipes through the middle. I'm carefully lining it up with the bottom of the cupcake. I don't want it to hang off, but I don't want it to be way up either, so I'm trying to match it up perfectly. And I haven't pushed all the way down yet because it's not quite right. If I don't push all the way down, I can adjust it. Okay, now it looks pretty good. I can push and get all the bumps out.
Notice how much space there is at the top.
Yep.
You need to have that space at the top.
That space has to be there. Okay, now this cupcake is going to end up here, but it's going to flip up like this. So I want to put my words facing the same direction, so when my mom reads it, she doesn't have to flip the card upside down. It's all right side up. So I'm taking the top of this paper and lining it up.
If you need to, now's a good time to pause. Do what you need to do to catch up to where Mrs. Boynton is, and then you can push play again.
Okay, glue all the way around the outside, and the top of the paper is going to line up opposite the frosting. Top of the paper goes, and I line it up, get it just right, push from the middle out. Okay, so now I've got my two cupcakes that kind of looks like a mirror image. My card's gonna go like this. So in order to attach these two together, I have to put a little glue here. I'm not gluing my words, I'm gluing right above my words. I'm putting a heavy amount of glue because I want it to be strong. So it's all above my words to the top of the cupcake. Now I'm going to line my other cupcake up as best I can. It's not going to be perfect. I'm going to press down really hard. And I have it lined up as best I can. It's not perfect. I have a little purple hanging off here. That's okay. And when Mom opens it, all the words are right side up. And she'll be able to read the whole card.
Take a look. You can still see a little glue. That's not quite dry yet, so you really should keep it closed. After you check to make sure it's all right, keep it closed and press down so that it will be secure.
And then your card says, "You're the sweetest mom." On the back it says it was made by you and your age, and your mom will be really happy when she gets to read this on Mother's Day.
Another thing you can do, if you don't like the purple edge that's showing, is to carefully trim that purple edge off.
I could trim that.
You'll have to do it very slowly so that you don't cut off your frosting or your cupcake wrapper.
Yes, that looks much better with the purple gone. And there's my Mother's Day card.
Great work. When you're done with your Mother's Day card, a really good safe place to put it would be in your take-home folder. I don't want any sad children because they forgot their cupcake at school.
Or sad moms. Get those in your mailbox to go home today.
Thanks for watching.